Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Behold the secrets of nature's deepest mystery.
Beautify My Ride. Thank you for joining us.
Proceed with the operation.
Hi everybody, and welcome to Beautify My Ride. I'm your host Julio Leal, and today we're going to be detailing a 1996 Mustang Convertible black on tan. It really has its years behind it. I believe it only has something like 60,000 miles on it. There are a couple of dings on the outside, a couple of spots where, you know, there's some fading going on. We're going to work around all that to beautify this ride regardless of some of its battle scars. I want to show you how I'm going to make this black beauty that's in need of some loving look a lot better. We're using Waterless technologies on this episode and all episodes of Beautify My Ride, further proving that we can do something very positive to impact our water supplies in the future if everybody adopts this mode of operation.
You don't expect me to believe that, do you?
What we're going to do is get started on the exterior. We're going to start on the hood, go around this way. I'll show you before and afters. Behold Waterless technology on Beautify My Ride. Thank you for joining us. Stay with us and sit back and relax while we beautify rides.
Proceed with the operation.
Beautify My Ride is sponsored by Green Clean Auto Home and Solar.com. Be sure to log on and check out the website for more information on how you can help save water.
Proceed with the operation. Roger.
Time is running out for the planet Earth.
And here we go, starting out with the dry wash treatment. This bottle propels the product with 20 pumps into it. Dry Washing Guard International, DWG International. Basically, they're geniuses in being able to deploy a cleaning product onto a painted surface. It's amazing. Here we go. And here we go. This poor bugger, I've been waiting to detail this car for a while now. Oh yeah, this poor horsey. You can already tell it's accepting dry wash from the get-go. As I said before, some spots on this car aren't going to come out. This paint job's been through a lot, you can already tell. But what I want to do is be able to bring you in close to see what I see. This car is going to need a few coats, that's for sure. And here we go. I like to really reach in there and get as much debris removed from all the cracks and crevices and the surfaces that connect with them. You can see right here, this is very dirty. This inlet port, air inlet, it's pretty nasty, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a good brush down to get a lot of debris out. The other sustainable aspect of my product lines for Beautify My Ride is that we can reuse our towels over and over again. This buff out towel that I'm using has actually been reused many times. Has actually been reused many times. You can see what we're working with on this exterior here, as far as being able to remove layer by layer of debris that has compromised the quality. And as on all of my details, I like to go ahead and do 2 coats to 3, especially when it's this bad off. So here we go, going back in for another coat on this, another pass. This is pass number 3 on it. So coat number 3, and I can see where some sap globbers and some bird poop acid has really dug into this paint job, but there are a lot of blemishes that are wiping right off with every dry wash application. It's amazing. See that right there? The old slip test. That's the second application, and I haven't even buffed out the first one yet. I wanted to let the first one start soaking in to the major stuff that's on this paint that has permeated onto it, that's basically stuck onto it and dried onto it. Basically wanted it to soak in real good so we can get a lot of stuff off this paint in less product. Wow, this is the hardest hit part of this paint job right here. I can already tell. Only gotten the hood done so far. One more for the third pass of product on this hood. Okay, see a lot of stuff coming up off this paint. There's a good chance that my customer here is going to be able to sell his car. It's a 96 Ford Mustang GT convertible. Only 50-something thousand miles on it. So it probably has 60,000 miles on it by now, but I know he's had this baby for about a year and a half, 2 years. And to tell you the truth, it looks like it's never been detailed. All right, here we go. This paint started to cook up here in the front. Right here, it's starting to cook. I'm gonna give it something, give it some love, see if it'll come back. Here we've got some huge bird poop spots that are coming off of that clear coat. That's the kind of damage we're gonna have to deal with on this baby. I don't know if you can already see that shine pop through. Alright, that's our goal. There we go, starting to look good. Go over that oxidation spot right there in the middle. See right there, there's some rough finish spots that are right glowing. Here. Oh God, put some good hand power behind that. Improve the situation on that spot that the paint started to cook on. It's better. Better. We'll go one more time on it. specifically for some oxidation and hazing that's occurring right here on the hood. It's a combination between heat from the engine and daily exposure to the elements and heat, which here in Southern California, it gets hot in the summer, especially in the valley where I'm at right now, Northridge, famous for the 1993 earthquake that caused a lot of damage and killed a bunch of people. Well, I'm right there at the epicenter, sort of detailing.
42 north.
Front bumper, almost done. Voila! Front driver's side fender. Got a bird poop right there coming right off. Got some sap. Alright. The side of the vehicle is going to be very savable. I can already tell, aside from some hard water spotting from sprinkler systems that it's parked by, it's still going to be popping with a shine. Just check this out. I've applied 3 coats of dry wash, and now we're going to go in, start buffing this fender out so I can assess how it's looking. We do have a lot of scratches from time, although it looks like we have a pretty healthy paint job on this fender, besides some road nicks, rock nicks that, you know, fly up in the highways. Remember, this is a 1996 Ford Mustang Convertible, black on tan, with just under 60,000 miles on it. Beautify Rides. Fender could use, I think it could use one more coat, just like that. One more coat going on to this fender. Alright, here we go. Last buff out. And I'll be moving on to the rest of the vehicle. One more buff out on this side. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? That's the sound of water conservation. Boy, this Mustang is screaming and bucking for joy right now. Getting its dry wash fix. Back left quarter panel, product application, first coat. Here we go. Product buffing and action. Ooh, we got something right there coming right off. There we go. That's what that was. Some kind of sap or some bird poop remnants. Some bird dung remnants. Moving on here on this bad boy. Giving me a run for my money here, for sure. You've seen how it looked when it started out. Now, as we go, let's see. These hard water spots are very persistent. Now the buff out. Product has been applied, has been allowed to sit. It was buffed in. It dries up. A really nice polish should with a light pumice. Let's see. Looking good so far, man. All these hard water spots seem to just lift up off the paint. Looking good. Looking real good, if I do say so myself. And coming up next, we've got the trunk area and the ever so infamous spoiler coming up. Stay tuned.
So pure, so real to see, to feel, to move. The power that exists, I saw the truth, unwind, but then it all slipped away from me.
Tagging a buff out on this half of the trunks. This is the first application for this side of the trunk. First application. Second application. Second buff out. Now, for the ever so infamous spoiler. Let's see what we got here. See how this baby comes out. Had some sap lines. A lot of stuff coming out at the top of this spoiler. The ever so infamous spoiler. Here we go. Always helps to do the circular motion. Wax on, wax off. I do quote Karate Kid. I'm not stealing it from him, I'm borrowing it. Wax on, wax off. Julio-san. So the more you put on a paint job, the better. Product application. The first coat going on here. Yeah. So, action going here. Good angle, get you a good shining result. Okay, right here. Everybody sees that. Give this puppy a buff out right here.
So pure, so real to see, to feel, to move.
First coat. Second coat. Second coat. We'll let that sit for a sec. Next coming up, get up close and personal with Waterless technology and how it works on soil particulate. Stay tuned. When you spray dry wash on a concentration of soil particulate, what you see right here, that's all soil particulate that has accumulated. But let's watch closely and see what happens when dry wash hits that surface right there. As you can see, it covers up every speck of soil. As it's doing that, it's absorbing all of it into the liquid, lifting it from the surface of the paint. And in that, it's also filling in the hairline scratches when you come in to apply the product, just like this. Once it's filling in the hairline scratches, at the same time, it's lifting the product and lifting the soil particulate off the paint safely without any abrasive scratching. Of course, any undue pressure or excessive pressure can damage the paint. But with waterless technology like this, it's more of a massage and less of a forceful fight to get the product into the paint. See it dry up to a pumice. You see that streaking right there. Go in with the buff out towel and pick it all up. So what we've been able to do is emulsify the soil particulate and lift it off of the painted surfaces safely to where there's no scratching to the paint. You can see that shine come through. It's so accurate and smooth. And that's a guarantee from Dri Wash and Guard. Let's take care of this spoiler. Doing the rest. Product application. Remember, all that overspray going from this product going onto the hood, or to the trunk that is, it's okay, because that's just a little more product that trunk surface is getting applied to it. And like I said, the more you dry wash you put on a paint job, the better it is for the life of the paint job. Sponsored by GreenCleanAutoHomeandSolar.com. Beautify My Ride. Thank you for joining us. For more information on how our technologies work,
You don't expect me to believe that, do you?
www.greencleanautohomeandsolar.com.
Behold the secrets of nature's deepest mystery.
Beautify My Ride, intro, episode 2, take 1. Intro, Beautify My Ride, episode 2, Ford Mustang. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Beautify My Ride. Today we're going to be working on this 97 Ford Mustang convertible that is in need of love. Thank you for joining us on Beautify My Ride, where we do the eco detail.
Proceed with the operation.
Gentlemen, I know what lies ahead.
Time is running out for the planet Earth.